with rooms. I was like, I want to play rooms, and there's a room that works in goblins, so we smacked it in. Yeah, I feel like the decks that we struggle against are probably going to be like white decks that play Sunfall and Authority of the Consoles together. Like that together is really, really hard for our game plan to overcome. It's one of those things where I feel like you kind of have to be all in on like being aggressive. If my opponent has sweepers, then we die, and if my opponent doesn't have sweepers, we can do some very silly things. I was thinking about going up to full 24 lands because I keep having to do that. Keep having like first hand is not good, second hand is great vibes. Multiple 1-drops are really good. The Painter Studio is my 3-drop. Both of the Lords are really good. This is hard. As crazy as it is, I think we bottomed the Scamp. Scamp or Painter Studio. I'm going to keep all the guys. Bottom the Painter Studio. Hit him with the Lackey. And then being a Passy. Storm Chaser's Talent. That's a reason to attack with this, or to play the Scamp first. Okay, now we go swing. Let's go wide. Because if we go wide, then this town isn't as good, which is really how we're going to lose. The double Lord would have been good. Maybe this Painter Studio shouldn't have been bottomed, but I can kind of play this hand off of 2 lands. I can definitely play this hand off of the 2 lands. Play another Lackey. Opponent expected me to play a land. Or a Lord. Just counter spell? Okay. They don't like my 1-drop. They were going to counter whatever I played anyways. That's interesting. Eat the Reckless Lackey. That's fine. Play a Scamp. End step. Yeah, what does this do? Return 1 or 2 creatures and or enchantments you own to your hand. It's pretty good. Counters a creature enchantment spell or saves your creature's enchantment spell. It's pretty dope. Counter this one. This is like blue-black control, kind of. Maybe, sort of. Bounce the Storm Chaser's Talent. Attacks like this. Eat my Scamp because you bounce the Lord. Okay. This way they don't. So this way I get to draw a card. It's going to be the land I need. Yep. Scamp can trade. Do we just put them to 14? If they just go like unsummon, what other instance do they play? I don't think they play a lot of instants. Yeah. I think especially their like cantrips or sorcery speed. What's the flavor text? Kaido's blade brought light of another plane into Duskmorn, and with it a brief chance to escape. It's pretty dope. There's the land I needed. Played this Horde Master. It's going to fall to the same fate as the other. Go to combat. Attack with everything. Make another dude. They're almost to the point. Discard this one. Second, Hopeless Nightmare. When you can just go Hopeless Nightmare, and make your opponent discard their 2 cards in hand, it's a really good feeling. It's also a shock. Play a dude. A dude resolves. Play another dude. Okay. Tap to target. Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to attack with him anyways. Killed the Lord. It's good. Death trigger. Land. Who needs them? Don't block the reckless lackey. Also, don't really want to. I mean, sure. I guess they wanted their guy to die. That was important. Well, this Sear Slicer has single-handedly won this game. I don't think anything else has made tokens. Yeah, kill the Sear Slicer. And off the top, we drew the Defaced Gallery, which they can counter. They can 1,000% counter, but that's a Lord that they can't kill with a cut down. That felt so good. Okay, let's go back to sideboarding. This town ain't big enough is good. So we can kind of just like take this town ain't big enough, but we have a lot of mountains. So there's a lot of times we can't really do anything. You know what I did against this deck? In the RCQ, I did this. I just didn't sideboard. I said, you know what? I won game one. I'm going to win the match. And my opponent was playing some really good cards. They boarded in sweepers. And sweepers are traditionally very good. But I will say, the Pixie deck is very strong. This is a hand where they bounce all of our stuff. We'll try it, though. They could just rely on counter spells. Yeah, we might die to that Storm Chaser's talent. Unless we can find a Fanatical Firebrand when they're tapped out. Krenko and Goblins. Start drawing cards because they're going to kill my guys. This is a good spot for me. I get to run through their removal. And I have lands, so I can just keep playing my cards. Play a dropkick. So this can't be countered, but this could be this town. If they, yeah, that's fine. We want to run through the removal. That's the whole point of doing this. There we go. Okay, so now they're going to have this town. So we're going to go Painter Studio. Play a Firebrand. No attacks on the turn. When they try to get a prowess trigger, we're going to instantly kill their storm, their otter. So now, yeah, they can't really this town this because we'll just draw 2 cards. Yeah, so it's on cast. That's really good. I'll kill the otter now. That shows me that they have no 1 mana black instant. Or if they did, it's like cut down. They couldn't target anything. No, because they could have been able to target their own thing. So that's a tell. We don't want the Krenko to die. So we go Firebrand into Painter Studio. No 2-drop. No attacks, and so it's mana inefficient, but if they want to kill something, sure. Second main, play a land. Oh, they got a Kaido. Okay. I mean, they're tapped out, so I don't really mind that. Can't I just kill a Kaido now? I mean, I definitely can kill a Kaido now. Goblin. Play the Firebrand. I have 5 mana left. Unlock a room. Unlock a room. Combat. All attack. These will be 3s. Yeah, let's just kill Kaido. We could have left him at 1, but then they get to draw an extra card. I don't think that's worth it. Like, I am so unbelievably okay with that. Like, I don't even understand. I don't even understand how they could be okay with that. That's how. That was their plan. But now this is my counter to that plan I was waiting for. So they play 2 removal spells. I get a death trigger because they sequence it right. That's the best one. So now they have to leave up the other removal spell because Squee can kill them by itself. They got greedy. They're going to play a Fear of Isolation to pick up a Nowhere Run and think that a blocker is going to be good enough. But I think that I'm doing the math. I think that I can get there. Combat, all attacks, trigger, block the 3, take 6, go to 5. And I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just going to escape the Squee now. And even if they kill this Squee and they have a blocker, I think we get there. Make a dude. So now we kill them in 2 turn cycles. They need double removal spell here. Okay, Fear, make another blocker. That was really strong. Play the Lord. These are all 3s now. Play a Scamp. Play a Krenko. Combat. 3/6/9. Triple chump. Well played, opponent. It's a tough matchup. I think against Demir, we just are pretty far ahead. Again, to what I was saying earlier, we really struggle versus Authority of the Consoles and Sunfall. The only other decks that we really are not really good against are faster aggro decks like Convoke. But besides that,